Hi everybody, welcome to All Games New and Old. I'm David Rodriguez, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Palaces of Carrara. I believe this is the second edition of the game. So this was designed by Wolfgang Kramer, Michael Kiesling, and I believe the art is by Franz Vohwinkel, and it is published by Game Brewer. You know, this game I have, because of a reason that I don't often really buy games, I was in a game store because it was right next to where I had an eye appointment. And I was just kind of looking around and this game caught my eye. And I feel like I've heard the name of it before, but I knew really nothing about this game. It wasn't something I saw and I was like, oh boy, they have that one. Like it really wasn't. But, you know, I picked it up and I looked in the back, which we'll do here in a second. And I thought it looked really cool. And so I was like, I wonder if this game is good. So I looked it up on BGG to see kind of what the overall rating is. And look, I only put so much stock in that because, I mean, there's a variety of reasons. I could probably talk about that for a long time. But generally, you can at least get a ballpark idea if it's generally liked by people. So, and it had a pretty good rating. So I decided, well, what the heck? Let's go on a limb and let's try this. So I don't know tons about it. Everything I'm going to be looking at is going to be kind of new to me. It kind of tells you a little bit about how things work on the back, I guess, but that's about it. So let me flip this over. Okay, this game plays from 2 to 4 players, about 90 minutes, ages 10 and up. It says you are the head of a noble family who has received orders from the royal palace to beautify 6 cities in the region. Utilizing valuable blocks of marble from the famed quarries in Carrara, you will construct buildings, add decorations, and place statues to fill the cities with marble wonders. From time to time, the royal family will evaluate, score, your progress, and reward you with riches and/or victory points, VP. Make sure you keep pace with all the other noble families, because if you don't, you could be leaving VP behind, and the game may end before you're ready. The noble family that earns the most VP wins. I don't know if you can see on here, and it may not be obvious when I pull up the components. Here, I'm going to zoom in real quick, so that'll make it easier. Okay, brighten it up a little bit. Hopefully that'll make it a little nicer to see. But anyway, what I was going to show you is it has these cool little, I mean, they're essentially player screens where you can hide something, but it looks like little buildings, and I think that's neat. So I just wanted to show you that. All right, let me go ahead and cut this sucker open, and we're going to look at the insides. That sounded grisly, didn't it? Sorry about that. All right. Also, probably worth noting, I had to replace my lavalier mic because it was having this strange echoey thing going on, and so I have this new one, and it's a different brand, but I noticed that occasionally it makes kind of a crackle noise in the audio. So I'm having a lot of trouble with audio things. So hopefully it won't happen much during this, or at least it'll be tolerable. But yeah, not sure what the issue is here. So this is supposed to be a decent mic, but it's just kind of, it's been a little tricky. So we'll see. I may go back to the old ones, but the old ones I'm using tend to break easily, which is why I switched. Okay, as you can see, there is no insert whatsoever in here. It's just kind of tossed in. Not necessarily a huge deal, but it, you know, is what it is. So, all right, so here we go. Here is our rule book, and I think this is all the same flavor text that was on the back of the box. So here's our final scoring. It's got a spot of easily forgotten rules, which is great. I'm sure through playtesting they see certain things get forgotten a lot. But it's only 12 pages. Let's see how dense it is with text. All right. It doesn't look too dense with text. A lot of pictures showing examples, which of course I love. I always point that out. Most games do have that. Every once in a while you come across one where it's, you know, really you look like you're just reading a giant book. So got a bag of bags. Cool, but not super exciting to look at. Okay, I'm gonna get this little thing, I believe, because I think you create a spinner of some sort somewhere on the board. I don't know exactly how it works, but that is the case. All right, we have a lot of components in here. So we've got these guys that look kind of like right here. I'm just gonna zoom in. I don't know why I'm holding this up like a lunatic. Almost sort of crown shaped. I'm not sure if that's what they actually do represent, but that's what it looks like. We have these ones, which are sort of shaped like statues. So I know that said you can put statues in there, so that makes sense. We have this cool looking column, and then just some various colored little discs. We have these that look like it might be some kind of a like a chalice, and then something else. I'm not sure what that would be, but it honestly looks like a weird pair of pants, but I don't think that's what it is. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, so these are just, you know, not really cubes because they're rectangular, but you know, whatever. Bricks, maybe? All right, here we have more sort of little, looks sort of like little marble columns. Gray and pink. I'm guessing there's going to be some other colors. Kind of a teal, blue, and yellow, but same thing otherwise. Okay. So we have, might be shields and flags. I'm not sure what those bigger, kind of thicker ones are, but might be shields, something like that. More statues in kind of a goldish color. More bricks in a variety of colors. And more statues. So that's all the wooden chunky bits. We have, oh, what's this? It's got a little munched up just from being on the wall at the game store. Okay, so this is just an ad for some of their other stuff. So, oh, that looks pretty. Oak. Oh, yeah, I think that was on Kickstarter too, maybe, and I was thinking about getting it, but I don't think I did. So anyway, that's how it goes. All right. Comes with a nice little bag. We'll see how nice it is. I always like dig at the bottom because I've had some bags that have just like threads like crazy at the bottom, and it's just, ugh. I mean, that's fine, whatever. It does the trick, but. All right, so here is, I believe, our board. I'm gonna move the big box out of the way so I can kind of take a better look at this. I'm gonna zoom this kind of as far out as it will go. I don't know how big this board, it doesn't look too big actually. No, it's not too big. All right, so here's where our spinner goes. There's a little punch out for the square here, it looks like. And then you have a few cities, Livorno, Pisa, Lucca, Viareggio, I'm not sure, Massa, and Lerici. Yeah, something. I'm not going to try any further. Okay, so you have various areas where it looks like you're mining the marble, and then this is going to be where you have like a there's a disc that spins. I don't know exactly what it is. Of course, you have your victory points track around the board, so that's cool. That makes sense. Let's look at some of the other stuff. I'll get that box back up here. Zoom back in a bit. Okay. So I'm guessing this is some sort of a scoring thing, but I'm not certain, but it looks interesting. I love these really colorful boards here. I don't know if these are individual player boards or what they are, because it looks like they all have the same information on them, so I'm not really certain, but could be. Here is the actual spinny part of that spinner. There's also this kind of little one that has like statues on it. Here's, oh boy, I'm punching them out on accident. So here is a bunch of coins to punch out. And okay. Oh gosh, so this is one of those little player screen sort of things. We have some various kinds of buildings you can build, like Biblioteca, Castello. Okay. Oh boy, I'm not going to say this right. It's a cathedral, looks like. Palazzo. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Oh, if I can get these out, that's the tough part. Oh, they're popping out all on their own. We got the Porta. Yeah, this is the last one here. I'm just going to lift this up to show you because it's going to be hard for me to get this out. And we have the villa. So, very interesting. It looks really pretty, I've got to say. So hopefully it is as fun as it is beautiful, because I really find this game attractive. That's kind of what made me actually stop and look it up on BGG to see if it was something I might be interested in. And, you know, if you've played this, I would love to hear about it, because like I said, this is not a game I've heard a ton about, other than just seeing that it's been fairly well reviewed on BGG. I have one friend of mine on Twitter who thought it was all right. So, you know, we'll see. I think I like things more often than he is, maybe. Or we just have slightly different tastes. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, regardless, I'm excited to see what I think of this. And there we go. That is it. That is my unboxing of Palaces of Carrara. So I'd love to know if this has gotten you intrigued about this game, if you're going to be out looking for more information about it. You know, it's such a spur of the moment thing. I didn't dig too much into it, so we're going to see how this goes when I play it. But I'm excited to try it. Never hurts to go on a limb and give something a shot if you're able to. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like and subscribe and click the little bell icon so you can know the next time I put out a video. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all around the table again at All Games New and Old. Bye. to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like it, share it, and click this button to subscribe. If you like that one, you might also like this one.
Or this one.
I cannot believe what I did in that one. Holy cow.
I can.
Of course you can. All right. Anyway, we'll see you around the table.
Bye.
Bye.